guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and same here with a historical romance book haul for you. I did a normal book haul a couple weeks ago, and I said that I was going to hold my historicals. For this one, I have 3 stacks of historical romances. These are from like 2 months of collecting. I went to a couple used bookstores. I ordered some from thrift books. I have a lot, and my mom, I think, went to a couple of library book sales and picked some up for me that she thought I would like. So I will go ahead and get to the historical romance goodness. So the first one I actually bought yesterday. I went to Walmart just to see if they had the new Colleen Hoover out. I'm filming this way early, so Colleen Hoover's new book hasn't come out yet, but people are posting some Walmarts put it out early, so I went and they didn't have it out early, and they were like, heck no, that's wrong if people are putting it out early. So I was like, okay, but then I ended up finding The Duke's Rules of Engagement by Jennifer Haymore. Jennifer Haymore was the first historical romance author I've ever read, and so I was interested in her new one. I saw it at Barnes & Noble before it released, but I didn't pick it up because I hadn't heard anything about it, but no one I know has read it still, but I want to read it. So this one says that she is London's hottest up-and-coming matchmaker, but now she has to help the Duke of Crestmont find a wife, and he is unsufferable and obsessed with all things proper, but I think he's gonna fall in love with her. I love a good historical matchmaking where the titled man falls for the heroine who is trying to matchmake him with someone else. So very excited for this one. I had to buy that. Hopefully I can read it soon. I did get this one. I don't actually know. I don't think this is historical. Is this historical? My mom picked it up at a library sale, and I feel like this might be, well, I don't know. I didn't think that Nora Roberts wrote historicals, but then this says it starts in 1128, but it is Morgan's Cross. It's part of the Circle trilogy. I need to read more Nora Roberts. It has a cute kind of setback, and I don't know. There's a vampire? What? So it says, a storm rages, the tale begins of a powerful vampire's lust for destruction. I did not know this would be a vampire, but I want to read more Nora. So my mom got that at the sale, and I was like, sure, I'll take it. From the publisher of Sent How the Wallflowers Won by Eva Lee. I'm excited for this one because I do want to read more from this author. And this one says it's a steamy romance between 2 opposites, a rogue with a taste for wagers and a bookish wallflower who marry for convenience. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. So the historical romance readathon is going to be done by the time this video goes up, but this one I might pick up for that. She had a disastrous first season. She wants to focus on books instead of the ballroom, and she is unmarried though, and she wants to join the Sterling Society, and she needs a husband to do that. So, oh my god, this sounds so good. I'm gonna set this aside for like my immediate TBR. Then I have The Return of the Duke by Lorraine Heath, which I keep on forgetting about. I still need to read. I'm pretty sure, so he is stripped of every honor he has. His father's hanged for an assassination attempt on the Queen, and he has to turn to our heroine for something. I love Lorraine Heath so much. I want to read more of her older stuff, but this one definitely is going to be at the top of my TBR as well. And then I have a Lenora Bell that needs to be at the top of my TBR too. Oh, and the next one I actually just got on audio. So this I didn't remember I got that one. This one, I believe, oh, he's scarred by a dark secret. He has to marry in order to get money, and he falls for his younger sister's music instructor, who is not rich. Oh my god, this one sounds amazing too. I am going to start reading all historical soon. So then I got Dangerous by Minerva Spencer. I believe I picked this up at a used bookstore. This one, I've heard great things about Minerva Spencer. I think she actually has those new ones that are like illustrated and in trade paperback, which I don't love that look, but ooh, she has been captured for the past 17 years and she's sold into a harem, and oh, she's back in London now, and it's her first season, and she is faced with her father's ultimatum: marry a man of his choosing or live a life of seclusion. So she has to get married. Ooh, and the hero's first 2 wives died under mysterious circumstances. My library has the audio of this, and I literally just downloaded it for my readathon, so it's gonna go on my immediate TBR too. Then I have Teresa Medeiros. Of course, when I see her, I need to have her book. I don't remember if this one's my mom got me, or I think I might have picked this up from Half Price Books. I don't remember, but this one is a obviously historical romance, and there's an abandoned home, and the man, oh, he's the murderous Marquess. I love when the hero is like damaged and dark and people think he murders people, but he really doesn't. So there's something thrilling and tender about him. Sounds really good. I'm excited to have another Teresa Medeiros. Then I have Loving Fury by Phoebe Kahn. This one I just got because it's pretty. Do I need another explanation? This one, Tori and I were kind of like, who's gonna get this? So I picked it up and I could tell Tori wanted it too, but I also wanted it. So I was like, do you want it? But she was like, no, you keep it. It is gorgeous. It's Sea Swept. This one is Laura Halford. This one I got at the Half Price Books when I was with Tori in Kentucky. I'm obsessed. Her twin brother is in prison in Cuba and she vowed to rescue him. So she abandoned her estate. She secretly boards a Caribbean-bound ship and the dashing ship officer likes her. It looks so good. That's gonna go on my let's try to read this soon stack. Then I got this one because of the setback. It's Embrace the Night by Amanda Ashley. We have just a really cool step back. And it just looks very gothic and dark, which I thought sounded fun. So I got it. Then I have this cover, guys. I've never seen this before and I freaked out when I saw it. So it's Honor Splendor by Julie Garwood. I think this is the one though I tried to read and didn't love, but maybe I'll try to read it again. Look at that cover. I've never seen it before. If she has a whole cover series like this, let me know because I need those in my collection. Then I have Lady of Fire by Valerie Vale. Again, I just bought this for the cover. And oh yeah, it's a pirate romance because it's got a ship on the back. And I was like, ooh, what is this? And it says, Rogue made her a woman and a pirate like himself, fearless, shameless, and proud. So I think like she ends up becoming a pirate too. Very exciting. This one I got because I have So Many Mills, but I didn't have this one. So this one is Fire and Steel, and that's all I know, and that's all I need to know. So, and then this one I had because look at the metallic cover. The waterfall is metallic. Like, they do not make books like these anymore, at least in historicals. So this one is Western Winds. Very pretty. How to get it. And let's go to this stack over here. Lots of pretty covers. So we have Seduction by Amanda Quick. This is a Amanda Quick I don't have, so I was like, sure, I will buy it. I don't need an excuse to buy a new Amanda Quick. I have Patricia Gaffney. I want to collect more of her books. I definitely want to read her. I don't think I've read any yet. We have Sweet Treason though. Very pretty. I have Nan Ryan. It's Burning Love with this step back. I think this is one my mom got and I said that I would take it. And then, yes, because this one also my mom got, and this is an Elizabeth Lowell I don't have. I'm actually posting this today for Step Back Saturday. Had to take it for the step back. And then another one that she brought home was The Prince Kidnaps a Bride by Christina Dodd, and it has this step back, which is super pretty. I decided I needed it. And then Sylvie Summerfield has some of the most gorgeous covers, and I decided I love her even though I'd never read her book. So we have Moonlit Magic. And it's gorgeous. And I need to read more of her books. I need to read one of her books. So then this one's from the Topaz series, which I love. And this one I had to get. It's Tempting Fate. And look, she doesn't have any clothes on in the little river. And it's a Pinot cover. I didn't know that. Pinot's name is right here. This is by Jacqueline Redding. I haven't read this before. Oh, Catherine Coulter blurbed it. Oh, she's Irish and she's hated the English. She becomes the mistress of Colhaven Castle again. She would lure the castle's new master into marriage. Oh, is she trying? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Obviously, it's like a revenge story. Very excited for that one. Then I have The Reluctant Countess by Eloisa James. I didn't remember I had this actually. How did I not remember I had this? Because this came out recently, I think. So this one, I think I should say, oh yeah, it comes out November 29th. Why did I already think this already came out? Her gowns are too low, she loves gossip, and she's too scandalous. But then he proposes to her, so I don't know. I love Eloisa James, so that's going on my to read soon. Then I have Scoundrel of My Heart by Lorraine Heath. This actually came signed in the last chapter book box, which I will get to those covers. I am not a fan of the book box's covers that they came out with for the historical romance box, but if you bought it early enough, you got a signed Lorraine Heath book. In my mind, I thought it was gonna be the new book that she wrote, but it was this one. I do love this one, so I'm excited to have that signed. I also have Heartbreaker by Sarah McLean. I am not the biggest fan of Sarah McLean's books. I read Bombshell and I gave it 3 stars. I do not like her new ones, so I don't know if I'll get to this one. I do love that we get a little step back action on the back. So A Tempting Thief, A Powerful Duke, and A Perfect Match. So, oh, she is actually raised among London's most notorious criminals. So, and she's also a matchmaker. Maybe I'll read this one. He's a duke and He has an impeccable reputation. His brother elopes to Scotland and she's hired to stop the marriage and he has to follow her. Maybe I'll read that one. And then I ended up, so a lovely follower of mine, and it is from Jen. I don't know, they did not put their like handle at all. So Jen, if you're watching this, thank you. This is Beverly, my favorite Beverly Jenkins, and she got to meet Beverly Jenkins and had it signed and personalized to me. Like, so Jen, in her letter, she says that she wanted to get me a signed copy of Beverly Jenkins because she was going to the signing. She was actually in Michigan the same weekend I was going to Cincinnati. So I couldn't have gone if I even tried, but hopefully Beverly does another signing at this bookshop. But she says she's been reading romance since she was a teenager and she loves how booktubers are discovering her favorite authors. I will treasure this forever. Like, Beverly Jenkins is one of my favorite authors. So thank you so much to Jen for getting this for me. If you see this, I'm just like, cannot speak. Thank you so much. Then I found this at a used bookstore. It is His Lessons on Love by Kathy Maxwell. I've been enjoying some of Kathy Maxwell's books. So this one says it's the Earl of Marsden, who's known as Mars, and he's lived life by his own rules, and a baby girl, his daughter cast off by his ex-mistress, turns everything he thought upside down. Aww. He turns for help to the village spinster, and I think that's our heroine. This sounds so good. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I need to read this. I forget about these books once I haul them. Then a couple that I got from, oh, I forgot I had this one. Okay, I have When Love Commands by Jennifer Wilde. I just love winter historical, so I got that. And then, so I think I remember, this one I got after the book published. So they sent me an ARC of To Catch a Raven. I'd already pre-ordered a copy and gotten it, and then they sent me the ARC from the publisher. So I've already read this. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but I do love Beverly Jenkins, so definitely check this out if you're interested. She is a spy, which is really fun. Then one, I think I bought this one. I pre-ordered a bunch of historicals throughout the year from Barnes & Noble sales. So this one is A Duchess by Midnight by Charis Michaels. I love Charis Michaels. This one is a Cinderella retelling. So these are all, yeah, we have A Duchess a Day, When You Wish Upon a Duke, and then this one. So I think this one's Cinderella. And this one, her name is Drew. She is a former awkward child and one-time wicked stepsister. So she is all grown up and has made peace with her orange hair and beanpole height. Okay, so she wants to launch a school, a finishing school. The hero is a duke who has been forced to live alone because of a scandal, and his estranged sister arrives with her 2 daughters, and he feels like he has to give them a proper season, and he wants the heroine to help. So, sounds good. I'm excited. I love Charis Michaels. This book is long though. I think I got this on audio, so maybe I'll read it through audiobook. Then I have Nora Roberts. I think my mom got this one as well. This is The McGregor Brides. I don't know if this is historical or not. I thought Rebellion was her only historical one, but this not, it might just be contemporary. But I have that to haul as well. Then I have a Roberta Gillis I had to get because Christy from Christy Reads a Lot had posted the step back, and I was like, I need that. I think this is a Hades and Persephone retelling, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So obviously I was like, you're gonna be in my collection. So I got that on Thrift Books, I think. This one I think I saw at a used bookstore. It's Falling Star by Constance Conant. It's so pretty, so of course I bought that. Then we have A Scandalous Lady, which this one might have been actually what my mom got from a used bookstore because I don't think I would have picked this up. And then we have Allegheny Ecstasy. We have a winter scene going on, so I was like, you're coming home with me. And then another winter one, we have Fires of Winter by Roberta Gillis. Again, I just wanted it because it was winter. I'm gonna read all these winter ones at some point, I promise. But then I have some that I got from Half Price Books that I did not take the stickers off of yet. I got Dark Fires by Rosemary Rogers. It was $3, and I was like, you're pretty. And they also are in a scandalous position on the front. So I got that one. Then I have some Victoria Holt. I feel like I've heard a lot about her and she's very popular. And well, she was. We have The Demon Lover. I didn't even realize that was the title. But of course I took the sticker off and there's like writing up there. So this one says, ooh, she paints miniatures. So when her father begins to lose his eyesight, he persuades her to complete his most important commission, Portraits of the Baron. He reveals he has known all along that she was the painter. And she gets the recognition she deserves. That sounds fun. It's pretty short. I should read some of it first. Let me know if you've read Victoria Holt. Then I have The Road to Paradise and Secret for a Nightingale. I just wanted these to add to my collection. Don't know anything about them. Ooh. This one sounds like it's like an adventure romance, so have those. And then the last one is The Highlander's Forbidden Bride by Donna Fletcher. I want to read more Donna Fletcher. I love Highlander romances, so I got this one as well. He was held captive and he was finally released, and he must return to his clan to claim his powerful heritage, but he must first destroy the woman who ruined everything, and he kidnaps her and makes her his prisoner, and he's tormented by the memories of the woman he loved and lost. This sounds literally amazing. I'm gonna have to read this soon. I'm gonna have to see, maybe my library has the audio so I can read it for my readathon. We'll see. I completely forgot about these. These were the last chapter book box romances that I'm not the biggest fan of. I bought their historical box. They're not all the same height, and I'm not the biggest fan of the art. So we have Olivia and the Masked Duke. This one I don't love. I love this book though, so that's why I wanted to get this box, but this is not my favorite. Back is pretty. It's just okay. I don't know. And the text just, I don't know. I feel like the text looks like it was made in Canva too. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. The Vivid by Beverly Jenkins was the other reason why I bought this box. I do like this cover. I think it's pretty. I like it. It could have been better. The Detective Duke by Scarlett Scott. I do like Scarlett Scott as well. This one is actually one of my favorite covers in the box. It's pretty. To Seduce a Rogue was pretty good too. It's just like, they're not exciting. They're just okay. They're all illustrated. This one, I also don't love the illustration. It just looks weird to me. I don't know. The back's pretty. Like, they could have put that on the front. I don't know. Like, I don't need that kind of illustrated look. It's not my favorite. I was just pretty disappointed in these covers, especially because I don't think historicals should be illustrated. Like, in my mind, even like the clinch and not an illustrated cover, and especially these are not my favorite. So I was a bit disappointed in this box, but I do have some of my favorite authors in special editions, and I have a couple other authors I can try out, so we'll see if I try those out. But that's my book haul. Let me know if you have seen anything you're excited for me to read, what I should read first. I would love to hear, and that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.